Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence. You've probably been there. You point your phone at your driver's license, snap a selfie, and the app says, "Rejected." And in that moment, your stomach drops a little, like the system just accused you of lying. But here's the part that should actually make you feel better. That rejection almost never means the system thinks you're a fraud. If you've ever failed an ID check and felt that flush of embarrassment, this one's for you. Because the machine isn't judging you. It's judging your image. And once you understand the difference, that scary little rejection screen turns into a 5-second fix. So why does a real person with a real ID get turned away? Let me show you what's actually happening behind that button you pressed. When you submit your ID and your face, you're not facing one test. You're facing 3, and they run at the same time. Picture border control with 3 separate inspectors. The first one reads the text on your passport. The second compares your face to the passport photo. The third watches you blink and move to confirm you're a living human, not a photo of one. If any single inspector says no, the gate stays shut. It doesn't matter that the other 2 waved you through. That first inspector is doing something called OCR, basically the system reading the printed words off your ID. But it can only do that if it already has the official template for your document on file. Tilt the card too far, and the system doesn't just struggle. It can't even tell what kind of document it's looking at. No name, no birth date, nothing to check. For you, that means a slightly crooked photo can fail before the test even starts. Now the second inspector, your face. The system maps dozens of points across your features. The distance between your eyes, the shape of your jaw, the angle of your nose. When the lighting's bad, those measurements don't just look dark. The math that finds those points starts to break. And the third inspector is the most surprising one. It's called liveness detection. It's checking that you're a real, breathing person. It looks for a blink, a small head movement, the texture and depth of real skin. A perfectly clear, still selfie in dim light can actually fail this. You're obviously you, but you held too still. Then there's the quietest failure of all, the data mismatch. Say your app profile has a middle initial that your ID doesn't. Or glare on the card makes the OCR read one letter of your name wrong. The system compares the 2, sees they don't match exactly, and stops. Cash App, for example, checks your legal name, your date of birth, and the last 4 of your social. Every extra detail it asks for is one more place a tiny mismatch can sink you. And this is the misconception worth correcting. When you get rejected, you assume the system flagged you as suspicious. That's a completely human reaction. Rejection feels personal. But the truth is, a legitimate person with a blurry photo fails the exact same way a scammer does. The system isn't rejecting you, it's rejecting your pixels. So here's the shift. These systems don't measure honesty or character or intent. They run cold mathematical tests on the quality of an image. "They don't believe I'm real" was never the right thought. The right thought is, "My camera angle was off, let me try again." So let's make this simple. When you verify your identity, 3 tests run at once, reading your ID, matching your face, and checking you're alive. If any one breaks, you're rejected, usually because of glare, bad lighting, or a name that doesn't match exactly. That's not the system calling you a liar. It just couldn't read your image. So the next time that screen turns you away, step into better light, hold your ID flat, and try once more. You were never the problem. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive. Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, Caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.